artists, it's Alexia and welcome to the Everything Art. And today I'm going to be making a clay sculpture of a Bokoblin from Zelda. Now I'm really excited about this because I love Zelda and I really want to make this Bokoblin and I hope it turns out well. So, you know what? Let's just get right into this video. I grabbed my big chunk of clay and I'm breaking it into little parts because first I'm making the head. So I made the face and the horns and the teeth and all the features of the face. This was probably my favorite part of making the whole thing. And after like 3 hours, this is how it looks. We'll see. Last year. Alright, it is day 2 and we are working on the body. So I had to grab wire and stuff. I've never done this before, so I had no clue what I was doing. But I cut and bent the wire so it looked like the shape of the Bokoblin. And then I also put foil around it so it gave it a little thicker of a body structure, and I'm really hoping this turns out well. And now I'm starting to add my clay on top of the body. It actually is looking pretty good, and it's a lot easier than I thought it would be. I thought it would be so hard and would not turn out well, but so far, it's actually not looking too bad.
Just watch me break
Now I am working on his weapon. So I made the weapon and then I also attached his hand to the weapon. So then I'll attach the wrist to his arm. It's a lot and I really hope it works. So let's find out. I began to build up the arm, so I was able to put the wrist on to the arm, but the weapon was a little bit heavy, so I set that aside to dry a little bit. While I was letting it dry still, I decided to attach the head. I thought the head would be too heavy for the body, but actually it worked really well. Then I made the other hand and attached it to the arm. Now I'm making a small skull because he has a skull necklace on, and I poked a hole through it so I can attach string to it after I'm done baking it. Now I'm finally attaching his arm with the weapon on it, but the weapon was a little bit heavy, so I had to lay him down like this so it would dry like that. So now I'm going to set him aside so he can dry, and I'm grabbing a chunk of clay so I can make him a platform that he can stand on. The stance he's in is a little weird, and he would literally just fall right away, so I had to put a wire inside of him and on the platform so he would stand while he dried. Since the weapon was still heavy, I attached it to his ear. It still looks pretty good, pretty natural. Now I'm just smoothing everything out and touching it all up, and we're basically done. So here is the final sculpture. I was also eventually able to take that wire out. So let's put him on a baking tray with his skull, and let's bake it.
One eternity later.
Let's paint this guy. I mixed some red with some brown for his body color, and that worked really well. Painting the body took a really long time. Now I'm working on the skull, and I'm painting the eyes, nose, and mouth with a black color, and then coloring the rest with white. Now finally I'm working on his weapon, and I'm just painting it brown, and then I'll use a darker brown and give it a little more depth and texture. But then I accidentally knocked over my glue that I used for paper mache. It took me like 15 minutes to clean that up, but once I did, I got back to painting. I mixed brown, yellow, peach, and white together to get this color, and that's what I painted his weapon and ears and horn with. I gave the top of the weapon a little bit of texture with some darker brown. The eyeballs were like my favorite part to paint because it just brought the clay sculpture to life.
Aren't you tired of the drama? You use your words like they are knives. I don't need that type of drama. And trying to be tough all the daytime.
For the base, I was gonna make it green, but I decided to make it this gray color. It kind of gives it the look that he's standing on stone. I painted the bottom gray too, but eventually just changed it to black because I thought it would look better. I put some silver paint on top just to give it a little shininess.
Why are you looking at me so cold? One's love is now we're enemies. You try to make yourself feel better by taking me down. Once I fell, but now I'm strong, I'm ready for the
Then I sealed the paint by putting Mod Podge over it. Now all I have to do is make his necklace. So I put some string in the skull and I tied it and I glued it on, and that's it. Here is the final artwork, and I love this so much. It turned out amazingly and way better than I expected. I love how this looks. It looks amazing, and he looks so cute. And I think I'm gonna put him on top of my shelf up there with my other Zelda stuff. And I'm just so happy how this turned out. So if you guys like this video, comment down below any other YouTube video ideas you want me to do. I hope you have a wonderful day. Stay creative. Bye.